Good evening. Going to call to order this board of the OCAM Finance Committee. I myself, Corey Packard, I'm here with
Alan Flag.
And the
and
great Stephen Dollinger.
Stephen Dollinger. So for all six people who do watch this meeting, I do also want to let you know that we have the esteemed company of two of the selectmen who are not in session, correct? Not in session. And what's your official title?
Oh, administrative assistant.
Administrative assistant to the town. So thank you all for joining us. It hopefully will be a quick meeting. Did we have any public comments, inquiry, or correspondence?
I have received nothing from anyone that hasn't been on the email that everyone received, so,
And I went over it today and nothing I saw.
yeah.
All right, great. I did look at our numbers from the accountants so far year to date. The form she sent me over says $0 spent. I just want to ask the selectmen, does that reflect what you guys have seen?
It is, it's only because it's a software
There's a
glitch
bust in the
that she's
software.
working on. I put a ticket in with Springbrook, so that is not correct.
Okay, just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention that $0 had been spent by the town. Well done. But apparently that's a glitch. Okay.
I did go through it, Corey, and tried to just look at the numbers compared to the expectation, if you assume everything was 1/12.
Yeah,
And we've got the budget, even though it's not in the accountant software, we have it because we wrote the budget. And I didn't see anything that seemed odd. There were a few expenses that showed up and I was like, okay, I don't know why they did, but they did.
okay.
So I went through it just, I was curious. Once I saw that everything was zero as far as the budget, I said, what's this all about?
Yeah,
So, but there was nothing that seemed like someone had thrown something in there last minute from the prior year or anything.
okay. Then to spend some money, I did bring this with us, and while it only requires my signature, I just wanted to make you guys aware, we're going to spend the $146 for the Association of Town Finance Committees.
Oh, definitely want to do that, yeah.
And so that's the form that we're gonna give to, can I give that to you?
And this is just to keep up with everybody else and what they're doing.
Meg? So, yeah, so that's our dues. There's a number of listed benefits of why we belong to it.
And those benefits are for the listening audience.
Maribel, would you flip to one of the pages in there and tell us what the benefits are supposed to be, or do you know off the top of your head?
I don't, I'd rather have her.
It's to be part of the association. It's a part where you can, let me see, that's what we have. It has a finance committee, handbook, information, webinars.
So anything,
Continuing education.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all of which members have taken advantage of over the years. I mean, Claire Hendra was a big user of a lot of that stuff, if I recall.
Okay.
I've used a limited amount of it. I think Paul used a limited amount of it, but they do provide you good information when you're looking for it, and it's a good resource. For $146, it's a very reasonable expense.
Thought it was as well. Next item will be the update on membership. So I have at least, again, two prospective people who, one was going to be here tonight and he's not, but I just did not answer a call from him, so I'm guessing something came up. Have you had any luck recruiting? Any luck
I've
recruiting?
had no luck recruiting. As far as memberships, I do have my resignation to present to you,
Okay.
so.
Then the town, Lucy, we talked about last time, the town was gonna put on their Facebook site so that Steve could reshare elsewhere.
and I did,
And we did. Excellent.
I'll reshare it then.
and I have it on the electric sign out here as well.
There's only so many people in town, so that's the best we can do. So I appreciate everybody sharing that out. Thank you. And then we'll do that one last. So I think we had two items that the Board of Selectmen wanted us to chat about. One being the accounting software. We'll do that first, if that's okay with you, sir.
Yeah.
Lucy, that's okay with you too? Is that okay if we discuss the accounting software first? Okay.
So we took a vote at the last meeting, I believe on the 19th, to go with it, but also we left open a second vote because we want you to, as finance committee, to
Hi.
Financial meeting?
Yeah, we're inside.
The door's locked.
Doors locked, Corey, someone did, oh, probably someone left and locked it. Come on around. This may be your,
That may be our recruit. Okay.
Anyway, so you left the second vote open.
so on that,
Because we wanted you to look at,
yeah, I looked at it and I have one, I guess I would say suggestion, Corey. I didn't print it out and bring with me, but if I recall, it was 17,000 a year, 50,000 in total or something to that effect,
first year.
first year.
Well, no, I guess it is every year,
Yeah, it's every year.
but it
So-
drops on the second year if we go. So when it's after we join, it should be a net gain over what we're doing right now, a
What,
little bit.
what is
I
the,
hadn't seen that, but what concerned me is this is the only thing, yeah, I had one concern. It's not that I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. I'm concerned with the timing. If there's, I don't know what your timeline is, Mike, as far as when the Board of Selectmen has to commit. But the concern I have is the budget was extremely tight as we came down to the end of last year, preparing for this year's fiscal budget.
I think the intent is to start the ball rolling for it to take effect July 1st of
Next year,
next year.
okay, then, because what I would suggest is
Unless I-
if you can avoid or hold off, I shouldn't say avoid, hold off making a final commitment until you know how much free cash you have. I think that makes a big difference. I mean, that's a month away now. That's usually the end of September, early October when we know that number. And again, I think this is a very good idea and I think it should be done. I just say someone, if from a financial perspective, I think, Corey, you should look and see or try to wait till you know how much free cash there is. And we're kind of assuming there's going to be enough to have a surplus, but we don't know that. And especially with Lori not having the, the July budget or the end of the year for last year done, you can't even try to estimate what the free cash is. I mean, I think it's going to be a couple $100,000, but that's just my number.
I mean, the point about presenting this now is so that you folks have as much time as we can give you.
yeah, I
To say,
already,
hey, this is a good idea, or no, this is not a good
I
idea.
have a quick question. So the full receivable suite, that's a huge win. How much do we pay that lawyer to do all that stuff? And how much money are we gonna net gain? Because that the only reason I see doing this is we can currently do all town hall based accounting package already. The thing that we have been missing for a while is doing online transactions for real estate, motor vehicle, municipal lien certificates, abatements, exemptions, vision assessing, data bridge, collector receipts, turnover premium, delinquent real estate and tax title. So instead of going and waiting like I do for it to go to that lawyer and paying my, whatever his cost is plus the extra, because I don't use the mail because I'm too electric. But my thing is that's costing us 16 grand, right? Obviously, this software is cool. I'm cool with that 16 grand. And then it's the same price comparative to the other package, which is weird.
Steve, could you run an analysis of what your savings are versus the cost? I mean,
I could do that.
someone should be able to do that.
Well, I think he was asking
I
the
don't-
selectmen if they knew.
I think you guys know right off the
So
rip.
I
if you
know
don't.
that this accountant software is close to 12,000 and that's just accountant. The,
Right now,
right now, alone, just accountant. The treasurer's collector software is about 3,800. So right there, that's
under 20.
right, so it's. And then whatever the cost is for the assessors.
So how many licenses are you asking for too? 4 accounts, that's it?
It comes with 4 accounts, so it would be 2 for the accountant, Lori and her clerk, and 1 for the treasurer, collector,
Same price.
and and 1 for the assessor's
So
office.
it's literally the same price for that, but we're paying extra to be able to take in digital.
But just keep in mind that this is a 6-year proposition, right? It can be broken down for 6 years. After the 6th year, it will drop significantly.
It's already dropped significantly from
But
2 to
even more
6.
than the 10,000, Lori said it would probably be like around 8 or 9. Versus that alone, still including everyone, is less than just the accounting software in 6 years.
And then it says the training's 1 day virtual, 3 days virtual. And is that for one person?
I think that would be training for, yeah, those details, I'm not really sure. I know Lori would find out the logistics on that. I know a lot of it would come from the collector.
And then do you get the recordings? Because God forbid if I win the lottery and somebody else comes on and they have no idea what the system is, you have to pay for them to go through training again? I mean,
But
obviously,
I think that can apply with any software,
of
really.
course, of
You know,
course.
I mean, right now, we use Springbrook for the accounting software, which was, Ocam was the first town in Massachusetts to use that. No other accountant has ever used Springbrook. The second town is Mendon, which happens to be the firm Lori's town as well. So other than that, no one has ever heard of Springbrook. So even if we stayed with this, we would have to train someone if we didn't have the firm
Of
at
course.
a later
No,
point.
I
How
get it.
many,
And the same thing with QDS, which is the collector's database.
Oh, that's good.
now what did Lori say? How many towns are using the data?
130.
Yes, and she's very familiar with it.
And
So
Wendy said she's used the data before.
351 communities in Massachusetts. Our account is stating that 130 are using the software package.
Yeah.
What we currently use is used by 2 towns.
And we're one of them.
And we're one of them. And she's the one who's come to us to basically ask us to
No, I
consider
agree with
making
that.
this change.
I'm just wondering, like, obviously, it's a contract through a state bid, so there's no wiggle room. Obviously, we're getting
And on
discounts.
top of that, it would, I think, at the end of the day, would be time effectiveness in the sense of, you know, they can see each other's work instead of typing in the accountant, retyping it for the treasurer. It's gonna save time and it's less room for error because it can be the same numbers and one can transpose a number and then they can't figure it out. So
No, that makes
Like when
sense.
charges go to the ambulance fund last year
Correct.
and they should, yeah. So I think what I'm hearing is we're all on board.
Mhm.
We just had some valid questions about what we're getting, how it's going to be executed, number of licenses. To getting back
And
to
it
Alan's point,
sounds like you believe right now that the savings will basically balance out the new
Right,
cost.
I guess our real question on the board is what payment option fits into the next fiscal year?
so,
budget?
so it
It's really
sounds
It's kind of
like,
more for you guys to say, hey, how do you,
and we can only do a 3-year contract at a time.
you can also use ARPA funds for year 1, correct?
You can use ARPA funds
as
for,
long as we
as, for
earmark
whatever
it
you want,
before.
yeah. As long as you earmark them
January
before
1st.
December 31st with a contract.
We don't get excuse my language, we do not get any type of credit from the existing Springbrook either, do we? Because that's a cloud service.
No, but we just paid the year, so we would finish off the year with them and then,
In July,
no, July 1st would be a new fiscal year.
and so I'm guessing we'd have to do the migration between June 1st and July 1st.
No, she wants to
No.
start it in December.
She wants a solid commitment no later than that because she wants at least a 6 months. So the sooner the better because it could give a better execution plan of a time frame, plan according to her schedule, to the treasurer, the collector's schedule.
The way that I would sell this to the town, and that's where I'm getting at with all this is, look, we've had clerical errors this last fiscal year. To alleviate that factor, because we're having a town accountant that we have to outsource, correct? Our town accountant, I'm just making sure I'm using the right nomenclature. To make it more streamlined for anybody that comes through, this is what more towns use than the existing 2 towns, which we're one of.
And that's exactly what the accounting firm owner, Eric Kinshirf, said, that even if the board at some point in the future parts way with the firm, Vadar is something that is more known and would be beneficial for somebody else in the future.
So I think we've answered Steve's questions. I just want to make sure we've answered Alan's. So Lori's recommended we go with option 2.
Mhm.
What is option 1, option 2? I don't see it spelled out clearly
So
on here.
Option 1 would be the first chunk would be a 50,000 and then years 2 through 6, the payment would be 10,793 every year. Or it could be 17,368 across for the next 6.
So can you pay the 50,000 of ARPA, Mike? You said you're gonna use ARPA funds for it? Was that the plan? or-
Well,
You can,
we can,
I mean, how much ARPA, you could use up to 50 if that's what they're offering. Is that how
Yeah,
much
I
you would
think-
spend or?
you
we've
can
got,
use,
what,
pay up to 3 years.
68,000 left?
How much?
64.
64,000 that's not
Committed?
committed to anything And we may end up getting 90 some odd thousand back if Spectrum doesn't fulfill their contract. But that may end up in court.
So I think the finance committee is thinking the more you can use of ARPA funds,
The better.
the better, because to Alan's point, free cash last year, as you all know, was almost used in its entirety. We were saved at the 11th hour by the school. And not only, even worse, the FinCom's $40,000 budget was used except for $130.
roughly.
And then that got cut.
And we,
That got cut down to
this
30
year, we only
40.
have 30,000.
I mean, personally, I would rather see the ARPA money go away quickly. Because then it forces everybody that.
It disappears.
There isn't a piggy bank on the shelf to go get 25 cents.
It disappears at the end of this year, correct?
It has to be
No matter,
earmarked
if you don't use
by
it, you lose
December
it.
31st.
So it,
And then it has
The
to be
quicker it's
fully,
gone,
I agree with your
the
philosophy.
quicker people have to knuckle down and stay within their budget.
It creates a cushion.
They can't
You
ask
know,
for
we
anything
can,
extra.
we can get 3,000 from ARPA for this and 3,000 for that. I appreciate that.
And
You
you
guys
can-
have gone through that a lot.
The contract would be the first 3 years. You can't do more than 3 years at a time.
Mhm.
So
But
I mean, it's been good. We just did the water heater at the school. That was
awesome.
14.5, that worked out perfect. Instead of having to go to special town meeting or.
did you have a question, sir?
I was gonna say, I'm Brad, by the way. The thing that you guys use now, have they increased their cost to use?
No, it's just that we're only one of two towns that use it and nobody knows how to use it.
And it doesn't really cross-talk.
They don't
at all
talk.
From the assessor's office
Right.
to the tax.
Two
Not
collector.
systems don't talk
integrated.
to each other.
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
integrated.
integrate that well. And
There's been a number of manual entry errors over the last few years.
it's a lot of duplication of work, which creates more room for error, yeah.
So the accountant is the one who's recommended transitioning to, it's kind of like going open office, open office is a great program that people can use. Most people have never heard of it. Most people use Microsoft Word. So it's similar in that effect.
And does this company show an increase in
It's on a state contract.
every year? Oh, okay.
So, and the thing I think is the bigger savings is that online collection. I don't know what they charge for percentage to us, but
It'd be nice to have a number for that if you wanted to look into
yeah, I'm
it.
going
I
to.
mean, that would, I mean, how much is that number for online collections that we end up?
And what do they charge on top?
I mean,
2.5%.
Lori might know that.
Yeah.
The accountant.
You probably
She
would.
might have that figure. I don't know.
I'll ask her and I'll be good with that.
So unless someone wants to speak up, Lucy, I think that, I don't know that there's a need for us to take a vote on it. I think you have our support. And I think just our recommendation is to use as much of the ARPA money, if it has to be earmarked by the end of this year, to save us money over the next 6 years. That would decrease each of those annual costs.
I would agree with that, Corey.
If you'd like us to vote on something, we can, but speak up if you disagree.
No, I do not disagree. I'm in agreement.
No, I agree with the path you're going down.
Okay.
If you guys want to vote, that kind of nails it down for us.
Okay.
That's it.
Because we can say, hey, they voted.
You want to vote on it or not?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when are we meeting again? Cause that's the only thing I want to see is I want to come up with, you know what, I'll
let's
agree with it
No,
because
that's
we'll agree with it in statement here. We want to see the additional numbers and we're going to have a meeting in about 4 weeks. The timeline that Lori emailed me was she wanted a go, no go by December 1 because she wants that 6 months of transition.
Right.
And so she'll stay with both software packages until the end of this fiscal year. Am I remembering that
Yeah.
correctly?
Yes, and just to be clear, the Board of Selectmen are the executors who are, vote on the appropriation of the ARPA fund, so really.
yeah, I just want to
If
have,
you guys support it, they would have to make that vote.
Yes.
no, of course, I just want to have that language for the town meeting because
Yeah.
someone's going to ask that and I just, God forbid if they do.
No, that's good. I mean, really, us coming tonight was more that you give us your recommendation on how to.
Yeah.
Which payment plan or whatever. and
You've got a couple of weeks to work on it, it sounds like, and
Yeah.
put some numbers to it now that you understand what their question is,
Yep.
Corey, is what I would suggest.
Okay, that sounds great. And Don, did we have a second item you wanted?
Mike,
Sorry, Mike. Where's Don today?
Yeah,
Second item you want to
uh,
discuss?
we did. Dawn had presented a regionalization thing for the animal control officer. And I'm not really sure how it came about, but that's,
I think I know.
but we met with Rutland Animal Control and Tina Lindsay, OCAMs, and had a very nice chat about what it would entail back and forth, but what I got out of it was Rutland does not do the large animal inspections, barn inspections, for agriculture, horses, cows, goats, sheep. So from that standpoint, it was gonna be a wash to what we're paying now at Rutland to regionalize. But then we would be looking at the expense to cover what we're paying for now to do the extra.
So you're saying there's no financial benefit to doing it. It's actually a cost.
It's a financial net
Additional,
loss.
you're gonna pay more for the total package.
What do they do right now? So like I called about a beaver on the side of the road and Ocam had to shoot it because I couldn't find anybody that would take it.
Yeah.
It was on a Sunday, yeah, in the morning, but you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have, I called Fred, he had to send somebody over because I called dispatch, like, oh, you're gonna have to call the wildlife officer. Wildlife officer didn't answer. So I looked online through the website that they gave me, couldn't find anybody that was around. It was weird.
I mean, I'm kind of archaic. I think wild animals belong to Fish and Game.
Yeah.
They should
Exactly.
That's what they
show up
should
if
be.
It's on a Sunday at 1 AM or,
Yeah.
all these bear calls that go into the animal control officer. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
They're not gonna do anything, because they can't do anything unless Fish and Game says they can.
Exactly.
So they need to pick up the pace instead of worrying about some 12-year-old kid fishing without a license. Riding his bike, and that's just my,
No, I agree. So then what are the, other than hiring a vet to come in and do certifications, because that's what it sounds like, right? A vet would have to,
no, the barn inspections are usually just, Hank Stone used to do it. When he did it forever.
okay,
He was a local farmer, dairy farmer.
cool.
He would go around to the other farms and yeah, everything's good. It's just pretty much mostly now, I think it's horses. They go around, make sure that, the animals are healthy, whatever.
Alpaca, there's some alpacas that are around.
Yeah, stuff like that, but it's not really. But Tina does all that now.
Okay,
It's all part of. her
She's
position.
our ACO as well as our inspector.
she takes the money for the dog tags,
No,
No, that's the
That's the
town
town.
clerk.
town clerk does, okay.
So I think it sounds like there's a financial loss to the town if you make this change. So there should be some, you said you don't know why Don brought it forward. I mean, he doesn't.
I don't, personally, I don't. but-
I think if you're gonna go down that road, you've got to understand what the real benefit and gain for the town is. Why go down? Why would you want to do this?
Well,
I mean, I haven't heard you say anything like this is why it's a good thing to do.
I know that Rutland had 5 towns, which were a lot of our neighboring towns. They took on 2 additional towns. So
Well,
they
this
had
is a-
room for 1 more.
that's kind of what we got at the last
But
minute from
what's the
Rutland.
what's the benefit to the town of Ocam should be the question.
Yes.
I don't see that there is one.
Yeah,
I'd look at it as a loss.
that's what it sounds like so far.
eventually it would become a bigger loss for us.
If you look at the 2023, the latest town report, we had 57 dog calls for the year.
Doesn't even list us.
And
Because we're not part of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
um,
Oh, you look at, I know what he's gonna.
How do they split it out based on call?
that's just how,
They
Population.
split it out based on population?
so that would be like 38,000 people in all those towns. Which I think Lucy would probably agree that we'd probably be last on the list if somebody had a call. If there were 4 calls that came in relatively at the same time.
Not doing anything with wildlife. It's farm animals. Like, they don't have a big enough truck or trailer to put a wild animal in there. You have to call the owner. I still don't.
What do we do right now?
It goes through the town of Ocam. We have an animal control officer. is it Tina and Lucy?
Tina Lindsay.
Tina Lindsay. So
So did Rutland bring this to us? Is they're trying to get more people involved on their sides to?
Dawn brought it to us.
Right, but did Rutland bring it to Dawn and say, hey, you know, you guys, we do the ambulance, we've got some other relationships. We could, this is something that benefits overall everybody. I mean, that's what, that may be how they're trying to sell it. I don't know.
I don't think Lucy and I are privy to whatever the conversation was at the
We
time.
never received an invitation from Rutland to join them or any kind of literature saying, we're adding more, would you like to join us?
Again, I would say I'd probably go home and try to put some more numbers to it, but it sounds to me like it's a loss for the town financially. So I don't know.
Well,
why the
Dawn
finance
threw out a
committee would
figure of
support it.
$500 to hire somebody to do the barn inspections, and I don't really think that's a legitimate number. So you're not gonna find one person to do that for $500.
So I definitely see a financial impact to the town here, so I understand why we're all talking about it. I don't see anything for us to vote on at this time. I think you know the board, as we sit here currently in front of you, prefer to be thrifty. And so even if it's an additional cost of 2,500 to the town, you know, this,
500.
we would be nervous, because again, last year was very tight. We're afraid this year might be tight. So if you,
We don't, how much do we pay right now, one more time?
Like,
7,100.
yeah,
So we're saving that.
so.
Well, that
the-
would stay the same.
That would stay the same, but then you would have to hire an additional barn inspector, so whatever
Yeah.
that cost is.
And we don't know that number.
so same thing, if we want to table this and, you know, we can revisit it next month, if we have better numbers, and maybe we can talk to Don about what his conversations were.
And we don't pay for their vehicle, right?
Well, right now, we don't have a vehicle, we pay her on mileage.
So the Rutland one that's over by your lake, that's this one.
That's that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, I get it.
All right. Any other comments, Alan? Steve?
No, I just wanted more info.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
This
I
sounds-
would ask
sounds
Don to
interesting.
maybe, one thing, Corey, maybe just send an email to Don asking if he could
Elaborate.
elaborate why he thinks this is a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, there may be things he knows that he hasn't shared that would change your view, but I'm
And,
skeptical.
and these things can change day to day if Tina decides that, you know,
She won the lottery.
she's done with it or she's won the lottery. You know, this might be something we'd have to consider. So,
Well, like I say, when you read through that 2023 town report, they had 2 calls for, I guess, 2 different songbirds that were raising hell or singing out of key. But it's in the report.
Probably a whippoorwill.
small town fun.
Yay.
Somebody
Lucy, did
called
you have
about a
anything to add?
chipmunk.
The only thing about it being regionalized in this manner, what we did get, because I requested to look at their contract. I requested to see other material from them, which they were not forthcoming with until I had to ask for it, was that, it just didn't seem like as time comes on, the cost is going to keep going up faster than if we keep our ACO the way we have it right now, and that Tina is willing to stay with us.
And in those figures, you can see the year-to-year change on the different towns. I don't know what the percent works out to, but there's a definite year-to-year
Increase.
increase.
And they do not operate 24/7.
Oh, okay.
So if you have something at night, they'll read your message in the morning when they come in.
Then $3,000 for New
You know,
Braintree.
Corey, my summary would be, everything I've heard has been a reason not to do it. And we don't have a reason to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point in
I
time,
get
I mean,
it.
basically, every comment that everyone has made basically lines up and says, this probably isn't the thing that's best for the town of Ocam.
No,
Again, Don may know some things where he can say, this is why it's best for the town of Ocam. So I really think you've got to,
I don't believe New Braintree's only
Down there.
$3,000 with all the cows that are out there, but
Well, see, there,
It's on population.
they would have separate animal inspector.
yeah, they would have to, same as we would have
Rutland
to.
Doesn't do that.
oh,
It's the Same thing we would have to. That's
So
what we're
they
saying.
haven't
That's one of the big,
Costs that we don't
deficits.
see. There's obviously more cows in the Braintree.
or
There's more
Matt, for
barn
God's sakes,
inspections.
yeah.
do any of the selectmen have a relationship with New Braintree where we could get a cost of their barn inspector from them? Would that be in their annual town report?
Cause you got the emus there, the cow, you know, there's a lot of
Well,
animals.
there's
in there.
several big dairy.
Some big dairy farms.
So it's probably in their town report.
I'm just.
I mean, in
brainstorming.
Ocam, we used to have an animal or an animal inspector, which I'm going back years was Hank Stone, and then we had a dog officer. And now over the years, that has been combined to animal control officer. So it was always two
That'd be
separate
worth checking,
entities.
I think, Corey. Just
She
do it.
handles them as two separate entities, so
New
but
Braintree.
she's the one
So
person.
she's
doing
the
it.
one.
ours would be
Yeah.
something less than that. That's a good idea.
Right.
Good idea.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna move on then. Do we have any new business? Just want to open up again since we had Brad come in. Nope. All right, we
The
have,
only thing I have new is
I'm gonna move
my
you to the.
resignation. You
gonna
moving me
move
to the end?
You're just gonna be on the
Yeah, come on,
end,
man.
so that way we can vote on the
I just
meeting
want you-
minutes.
Oh, okay.
Did you see the last
Oh,
meeting minutes?
Great.
Alan sent
You
them
was-
out
you-
Saturday.
Yeah, I made the changes that you had suggested. That was just spelling corrections, Steve, from when I sent it out to you before.
Yeah, I saw it. It's good. I read it.
So I'd like to make a motion that we vote to approve the 7/17/24 meeting
Second.
minutes.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, passes. Schedule the next meeting. We're gonna be about 4 weeks out for anyone looking on their calendar,
So October or last week of September.
somewhere late September. So that way, that gives everyone time to get some numbers looked up.
Cool.
And then Alan, I think we had nothing, if you had nothing else before,
I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
because once he retires.
Yeah,
Once he resigns, we can't vote on anything.
I know. I vote that he can't resign.
Before you resign, actually, I wanted to reach out. Anyone in the audience, would you be interested in joining the finance committee? Because we currently have enough people to vote you on, I believe.
So where do you live? What road?
Berry Road,
Berry Road. Okay, cool.
that's pretty close.
Yes.
We're all close.
It's a small town.
Yeah.
So Brad, if you're interested, again, there's no obligation, but we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a go. See how it,
If you can't physically make it, we'll give you the Zoom. You can log in remotely,
there is potential for that on occasion, I do.
just like
carry it
myself,
a little
yeah.
bit.
How do we appoint him until the next town meeting? Via vote, simple vote?
The chairman, I believe, I'd have to look at the bylaw, but I believe the language is you have the authority to appoint a new member. And that is effective immediately, and it goes until the next annual town meeting, at which point the moderator has to appoint him. I haven't looked at it for a long time, but I think that's about what it says.
Yeah.
Brad, how do you spell your last name?
BATTERSBY.
He also.
Yeah, it's right here, section 3.
One more
Whenever
time for me?
any vacancy
BATTERSBY.
shall occur in said committee by resignation, whatever. Or otherwise, said vacancy shall be filled by said committee. And if any member is absent, blah, 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 except in the case of illness, proceed to fill the same in term of the office of all persons chosen. The aforesaid to fill vacancy shall expire at the close or final adjournment of the annual town meeting. The moderator therefore shall appoint a successor.
He has to get sworn in by the town clerk, though.
Right, you gotta do all that stuff, but that's after today.
But we don't have to do an official
No.
vote on it then?
I don't think so.
That's how I hear it?
I understood that I had the authority to appoint, and Paul appointed everyone that I knew
Yeah.
prior to
Yeah,
that,
one of
I
you
took
does.
over.
That's
So you
Chief.
can, you just basically
Make the motion.
make a motion that you appoint him, and that's it.
All right, well, then I'd like to make a motion that Brad Battersby is joining the FinCom. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And hopefully it'll be enjoyable for you.
I'm curious.
Well,
I'll give you, I'll have a quorum. That's
Yeah, exactly.
and then so last business,
Yes. So I did bring 2 copies of a letter of resignation. Kind of hard to do this, but one for you and one for,
Christine will need a letter. A letter to knowing, tell him that he's been appointed.
Yeah.
yes.
He'll email.
Who wants my resignation?
I don't want-
Chair.
don't
I know you don't want it.
it.
I've been living in another
The other
town for
day.
almost 2 months now, so kind of necessary, I think.
We checked with the lawyers. As long as you were registered to vote in Ocam.
You know what's been
covered.
interesting? It's been a while since I moved and things like, because the post office sends out a notice that goes to them, things like social security, which, you know, I'm retired. All of them have sent, all the mail has been coming to the new address without me doing anything, which was just kind of interesting.
Post office is on it. Good.
I didn't realize it would all happen automatically. I thought I would have to contact like, you know, I haven't changed my driver's license only because as soon as I do that, I'm ready to vote in the other town. So I've been
Yep.
putting that off, but we're leaving for Scotland next Tuesday and we're not back until the 15th.
So you're missing the print.
And,
We're still recording.
oh, okay.
First.
And I said, you know what? But when I come back, I've got to change my driver's license and everything immediately.
Yeah,
So I just felt doing it effective here the first of the month was the right thing to do.
perfect. Well, it's been a pleasure. Really appreciate all your service to the town.
Thank you.
I know there's not a lot of town residents here, but all of them should know how hard you work. So I'll just say that on the record. So thank you, Alan.
You're welcome.
And unless anyone else has anything,
I have nothing.
I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn at 6:37.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
This meeting is
Aye.
adjourned.